Day 3 is over then for Champs, and my god, what a set of series we had. Some incredible games, whether we had FaZe completely running over Dallas Empire, or those two tight series that we had in losers bracket. It's actually going to be a losers game that I'm going to break down in this. It's going to be that incredible finale between Toronto Ultra and Dallas Empire in the Hardpoint. We open this one up and both teams are neck and neck. Toronto Ultra do have that lead. They only need another 11 points, but Dallas Empire are not very far away at all. And the problem they have is they do partially rotate into P1, into that next hill, but Vivid has to stay behind. They can only partially get across until that 11-second marker has been passed and they can get out of it. And in my opinion, actually, Vivid sticks around, perhaps for a bit too long, and makes the wrong call here. Because Empire have rotated, and the way in which they've rotated, what they've done is they've set up for laundry. They've put someone out the back there, Crimsix out the back, and that's a fine play to make, that's okay, but the issue is that because they're going to be 3v4, they can't get nice and wide out the other side either. They can't defend themselves from multiple angles. P1 is super open. You want to have someone be able to look out over towards Art and Driveway, someone watching out over mid, and one towards the back of laundry if you're going to go with that wide setup and not full commit to something. And Empire can't really do it because Vivid sticks around at old. He dies, he falls, and Toronto Ultra swoop round from all angles. Now, I said I was a 3v4. Cammy then wins a massive gunfight against Crimsix over by laundry, making it a 2v4. And as they come into collapse, as it seems like they have it, they're going to take this zone, take this hill, and see it off here. Shotzzy and iLLeY go disgustingly huge. They basically play something out of a movie. Shotzzy stays alive, continues to hunker down and get between bits of cover as iLLeY just cover fires over the top and does an amazing job. And eventually iLLeY picks up 3, Shotzzy picks up 1. All 4 Ultra players are removed from the point. Ultra send a second wave then. They send 2 in through the Art Driveway side, but another 2 in Bance and Insight go up through mid. And I love what happens here. Basically, Bance falls, but Insight gets the trade. Now, what Insight does, instead of flooding through mid and coming out through pillars, he backs off. He goes a different way and then comes out through Art himself. The reason that this is a very smart play is because it leaves iLLeY pinned at Black Van. He has to stay there because from there he can see pillars. If he was to push around to support his teammates with front, he will not be able to cover that. So considering he's stuck there and Insight has gone round to join his teammates at Art, they managed to overwhelm the front. They get in, they manage to get on top of things, get the point in their hands finally. Can they see it out here? Well, the answer is no, not yet. Crimsix's Hail Mary nade manages to kill Cammy and clean him off the point. It's another foot race, another scramble. iLLeY calls in streaks. They might not hit anything, but they close off a lot of different ways into the hill for Ultra for a couple of seconds, and it is just a bloodbath from this point on. Analyzing it anymore from this point is difficult because of the fact that it is just straight up gunfights and straight up bedlam. However, one big thing that does happen here is Vivid cuts through mid himself this time, and he is uncontested. Now, this is great for 2 things. One, it tells everyone that Toronto Ultra are coming from the front. There will be no mid pressure this time. Turn and face that front side. The second reason is that when Dallas Empire needs support in the gunfights, Vivid can collapse in through mid, support his team, and basically bottleneck Toronto Ultra, who do not get back into the point. They fall, and Dallas Empire go on to see it out. Now, in this play, what I've broken down here is just minor things, minor tweaks and adjustments to plays to show you how tight this all was and some of the high-level play that was ongoing. Even though they are tiny, notable adjustments in plays, they make massive differences, whether it be Insight double backing up through mid and joining his teammates through R, or that mid take from Vivid at the end. Tiny things that result in huge differences. It was an incredible end to this. It really, really was. And honestly, there was probably like 3 huge plays in the space of about 30 seconds. And what a fantastic end to one of the best hardpoints I've ever seen. Anyway, do let me know what you think about that play, about the series, and who you think is going to win our grand final tomorrow. Who is taking home champs? Is it Toronto Ultra or FaZe? Either way, guys, I look forward to seeing it. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday to end our Call of Duty season.